little bit, full forward, but it works because that kind of goes in with their compositional strength. Like the plan is there from RA from all 5 picks.
Yeah, it is. But now I feel like for anyone's legend, this game has turned into one where, you've got very, very strong peel tools. You've got the Milio. You've got, 2 big knockbacks inside. It can sometimes be a bit elusive. I'm not sure if it necessarily depends on like your champion hitbox size or anything like that, but certainly one where you have to know how to get it down.
Oh, right on the tip of the knock up there, Xiaohao.
Oh no!
That'll be the forced flash out, but he didn't get the ulti off ZDZ. That's some question marks pings coming out. Luckily, he got some help. It's Xiaohao will get first blood for anyone's legend.
Against Wukong Rel plus Nico, it just feels like a death sentence. You can't do it. If you're not in the objective first, mentioned, right? Like earlier, before we got into game right now. So it's just scary. There you go. There's the toggle. They have no idea where anyone is. And now
Lian over the wall. iBoy's going to flash out. He's trying to stop the engage from Feather. Xiaoshu is on the other side, but ZDZ has also followed up. Double engage as well. Feather, it goes down. iBoy's going to get the resets. Watch iBoy this entire time as now 2 kills have gone over to AL's ADC.
There's a teleport behind because they still don't want to give this one up. RA, they get the steal.
Lian steals the rift. He got Strive on the backside as iBoy falls to the combo. RA in one fell.
This tier 2, and that's going to be huge. We said for RA about how the setup is going to be a lot through the mid lane, right? Getting this priority, denying as much vision as possible. They're pincering people, finding flanks, and they're looking for it. Lian's behind everyone.
Oh, they don't know.
Good.
They don't know. They know, but the rocket jump comes through, and now Assume he finds that killer instinct that we've known he's had inside of him, and the rest of anyone's legend falls apart. You've got one by one the dominoes falling as the Heartbreaker's just going to be used defensively. ZDZ gets chased down by a beautiful Prey Seeker. It's Assume who's off to the races, as is tradition for Rare Adam.
Always, always, always. Xiaoshu's going to clean up Zora on the back end as well. And this dragon will go over to Rare Adam. It was a pretty nice flank. And I mean, for anyone's legend, it felt like they'd finally achieved the first step. But the issue is because the objective is already there, RA, they can't necessarily always frontal engage, right? Dealing with all of the knockbacks, the disengage. How much can they actually achieve without ZDZ's ultimate being up?
All right, we're going to do a little bit of a 50-50, but look behind. You got Feather coming in for an engage on iBoy. He's a little bit low, but you got the killer instinct about to come up for Assume. But it's AL who pounced first, and one reset City. You do not just pushing.
All right, they won his teleport, but there it is.
There it is. All right, so doing a little bit of damage, but wanting to call the bluff of anyone's legend. ZDZ stepped up right there, but look at the play. Again, Lian, but he gets spotted out. The rocket jump has already come out. Now that's a lot of defensive tools that are a bit antsy, right, for AL. This play! Oh my God! That's a huge pop blossom, and anyone's legend popped like a balloon.
Anyone's legend and it's definitely going to make its way onto the play of the week for next week's set of plays. Massive.
Batten down the hatches as a very heavy siege composition has already come through.
In fact, RA could just all rotate over and just secure it, so it won't be a big deal for them. But they've only got 60 seconds left on the Baron as well, and there's a lot of wait. I will wait and see how they handle. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Assume!
I'm sorry, that's actually left me kind of speechless. Xiaoshu certainly has a lot to say in this 2v1, however.
I think AL like what he's saying, though. Maybe a little bit of discourse going through that they aren't appreciative of. We do have an engage on Strive, though. They're trying to get a catch out. Reset City has maybe come to a town near you, but RA want to pop back as Pop Blossom comes out, but it's really the flank from RA. They've just got to get iBoy, but the resets are starting to come out, and AL's starting to fight back. Arrive from the dead and pop those nails in their coffin is anyone's legend.
It's one overstep from
Who does that
very
fast?
Yeah, he is.
It's literally already half down. Harder on the other side, AL. They don't know that Xiaoshu's behind them. Here comes the flanks, though. He got in the pit. ZDZ's finding the engage. Xiaoshu's on the back, but he's all by himself. His GA is not going to be there. He goes down, but Pop Blossom again. Killer instinct from Assume. And just like that, AL on the back foot. You've got to get something going. You've got to make a ticket to Reset City, and it's starting to come alive. They have scaled into infinity and beyond.
it's Harder, who's still alive, finds himself a triple kill. I was wondering for a second if it was actually Assume who was going to turn this potentially into another montage clip.
In the offseason in 2022, he knows what it's like to be a carry. We'll see if he can do that here as RA trying to pounce. They've actually got a nice one. Re-engage gets stopped, but you got the triple cyclone here by RA. Xiaoshu's trying to make it, but Harder has arrived. And Reset City is a ticket that RA do not want to have, and it's already arrived. And it's looking like multiple towers are going to be falling here.
The ticket could be punched for the game, honestly. I mean, 2 members down the frontliners and no ultimates besides the Pop Blossom, which has to be huge. And honestly, if RA make it out of this one without losing more than the Nexus, then the next team fight that we see has to be Strive finding multiple members on the backline, because iBoy and Harder again go untouched. And it means that the team fight is just a little bit come aligned with the supers in the mid lane. They can just go and attack all of these side lane structures which haven't been taken down, which is just standing gold for them to continually claw a gold lead back over.
Develop too, but there are still moments where RA could pounce and find those ends. If they can actually get spotted out here while the siege is going down from anyone's legend, that's gonna be a lot of damage, and the tier 2 goes down.
Yep. Thing that I can relate to as predominantly a jungler to sports is, yeah, we do end up very poor, especially in pro play. Does feel good for Chow to actually find a response. They're on the Baron now.
Nah, you know,
oh my God,
he wants to take the fisticuffs. The Baron is already gone. And now you got the engage from ZDZ. They are forcing it hard. They find him. Assume is down, but you got to find that big engage. Harder gets it back. AL have found the ticket to this game, but you got Luyen and Xiaoshu on the back. They're trying to make a difference, but the health bar speaking story as anyone's legend do it again and again and again.
And Feather should not be sufficient enough wave clear, and anyone's legend after a bit of store wall defense should be able to close this one out. There's the knock up onto Lien.
Harder's just got to find the damage here under the tower, but he wants the kills instead. He's stepping forward, 8-2 and 6 on the Azir, and a big moment for anyone's legend as they came back into this game. We'll check that gold graph one more time, but anyone's legend streak looks real.
Game number 1. It was a slow start up, but man, once we got to those mid-game team fights, it was basically pace.
Feather, Rakan locked in, so a lot of engage, but peel back available to RA. Anyone's legend coming up now. We got counter pick support.
Yeah, counter pick support. Not often that you see R5 supports. We did start to see it a little bit, actually, as I tell half a FIP last week, where the support R5 was kind of high value. Clearing the top side, probably looking for a reset after those camps, and then coming back to the top side for this Herald. Whereas Lian, not quite level 6 yet, but it's going to get pressure. That's a lot of burst damage.
That is Flash, and that's the kill. iBoy with the lethality of his...
just because of how much control is available here. Harder.
Ooh, got the re-engage onto Harder here. Did have to burn the Flash this time, so a lot of pressure, and there's that Flash from Strive, following it up and making it so RA are on the board.
Before, but I just don't see it happening. You should just
They're bringing Strive. This is very, very dicey. You've got Harder heading up the lane. He's got Spirit Rush coming up. ZDZ's got Meganar. Here we go. They turn off the lights. They still get him, though. And beautifully juggled into the turret plates. Assume is
kill into the Aphelios' back pocket. I wouldn't be surprised if the Observers swap over to the gold in a minute, because it's going to be one that RA are going to have to fight into.
Love to rely on the experience of iBoy.
You can just get one shot quite quickly. Oh, Harder.
Oh, they knew he was there. There is that decisiveness. And Assume comes up with the kill. That's Rift Herald for RA.
Yep, real nice. Really. So tower in the mid lane, chunked out. It's not even going to get taken down. Maybe if they can hold off AO and the third dragon goes over to anyone's legend. Pretty haphazardly, and they're looking for an engage now.
Flash from Zora. They got ZDZ on the other side. Nice engage, though, but it is golden for Strive as TP's coming down during the light switch here. We do have a ton of damage on Xiaoshu. He can't make it out of there. Now you got a nice pushback from ZDZ. And Bo Combo has arrived. And AL, a dominating fight.
They get all of the objectives that they want as well. Even if they lose this mid lane tier 1, they still trade it in kind. So it's Lian. Or if Lian can find iBoy, rather, and he sets up for Feather and Strive, it's definitely a doable affair, but ensure that that goes down. Meganar, so much extra AD, even if he gives his life. I mean, 600 gold feels good into your back pocket, and you can look to
RA one set of excited moments from Assume to be the carry, but we'll see the engage kicked off by Zora. Like you said, all he's got to do is find that depth charge in, and they catch Lian out on the side. ZDZ goes for a big Mega Gnar ulti, but can't find it.
Dragon, but can RA at the very least maybe pick off a couple of kills on the back end? They're face checking into all of this. The Dragon's gone, and now re-engage could happen.
Woo, a little bit close. Zora says 9 out of 10.
RA just being able to potentially resurrect, right, or ensure that maybe as your teammates can come and reclaim the ground around where you're dead or cut through the front line. I feel like it does give them a little more leeway in how they can approach the fights. And speaking of leeway, Ari are getting none on this side lane because ZDZ has just broken open the base on the bottom lane wave.
Definitely not a light switch. That's what it should be.
Sure.
Ooh, we get a little bit of bot lane action, but Feather is really where the action's at, as he gets turned into maybe a pillowcase. Or
go back to mid lane wave, push that one in, and now they're going to see Assume down here. And as soon as they see Assume, the Baron will go over.
Just take a 1v2. No way.
No.
Okay, all out comes through. He is a little mini Gnar. They are getting the TP behind. He's trying to get out, but he can't do it. Flashes are coming through, and Xiaoshu gets the kill. Baron, though, is started and completed by anyone's legend. No contest from RA.
Nope, RA, they have to deal with the bottom side. They don't want to lose the inhibitor and the Baron. I think they should acknowledge it.
And they are on that 2-win streak. Huge for them and swinging off of that momentum. This is another tier 2 down.
Extra 600 gold towards little dominance here for iBoy. Ready for that Elder Dragon.
We got 52 seconds. Start the countdown right now till fight night, round whatever. As they actually take the fight early, they're fighting them before the actual event kicks off. But iBoy says, I will shut you down 10 times out of 10. A double kill already has come through for the extremely fed AD carry, and Harder even gets his name in the hat. As that's
16 on Lian. Will they just get inhib and look towards the Elder? There was a very defensive take on them the first time.
They're feeling themselves.
They've got Baron for 40 seconds.
Let's go.
I'm down for the flip end.
He's got the green-white. They're burning through these towers. Anyone's legend. They want the win. They don't care about their KDAs. They go on that 3-win streak. Damned if you do. Anyone's legend. You better start believing now in a bit of a comeback for these players. That's 3 in a row off of certain defeat of a season. Incredible stuff. You see the smiles on their faces.